Alright, you're three. I wanted to talk to you guys about all the way back at the beginning of your talk show. So, when did your talk show begin in development?
Absolutely. So back in 1993, Mike Laszlo, who just got a promotion ahead of the programming at Cartoon Network, wanted to create the original program from the channel. During the early years, they strictly only aired reruns of old cartoons made by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, Warner Brothers, and Hanna-Barbera. But Laszlo and Cartoon Network didn't have the money to create a new show. Despite they bought the rights to all Hanna-Barbera characters, they could use all of them the way they want to use them.
Okay, so, which characters they could use, and which characters they couldn't use?
The ones they knew Cartoon Network couldn't use any Hanna-Barbera characters such as Scooby-Doo, Yogi Bear, the Flintstones, and the Jetsons. Turner gave a list to be more specific of any Hanna-Barbera characters such as Penelope Pitstop, Wacky Races, C-Lab, and Space Ghost. Initially, Cartoon Network decided they're going to make a new Wacky Races cartoon. The idea was they're going to add in all the original episode footage to make a long race, and the show's gonna be called Wacky Races Coast to Coast.
And what made Cartoon Network decide, let's do a show about Space Ghost hosting a talk show?
So one night, Mike Laszlo had a fever dream about Space Ghost hosting a talk show. It was inspired by Jay Leno and David Wittenberg being on a talk show. It's like on television. So the next day, the staff came in and they were talking about Wacky Races Coast to Coast. Mike comes in and says, "Change your plans, everyone. The show is going to be called Space Ghost Coast to Coast." And that was it. They began into two pilots that never aired on television. Space Ghost was originally voiced by Andy Merrill, who's the voice of Bragg, interviewing and Denzel Washington in the first pilot, and then he interviewed Emma Thompson and Chris Gatto in the second pilot. And in 1994, the show premiered on Cartoon Network. And you know what they say, the rest of the history